So I'm going to break down the body language between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin in this video. Now, Saffron_Sniper1 already did a really good breakdown of this body language. I wanted to go a little bit deeper because based on the body language alone, this is why I believe that Trump is Putin's dog. I think Putin completely owns this man. So let's start with the handshake. So what's interesting about this handshake is that Trump does this with most people. I've seen him do it almost every time. So if you know him, you're going to be ready for it. And this is the dominance behavior. It's the yank. You shake hands and then you yank the other person towards you to knock them slightly off balance. Psychologically, this is about asserting control early on. It says, I decide where you stand. I decide the rhythm. I'm dominant here. And it's especially funny when men do this to women. I actually had a guy do this to me a few weeks ago at a meeting. And when he did it, I just said, oh, that was really strong. Did you mean to try to overpower me just then? Because when you call it out, it kind of makes them lose their power. So that's how you neutralize that move, by the way. Now, Trump did this to Gavin Newsom, and Newsom was ready for it. Newsom anticipated it, and he countered it and actually threw Trump off balance instead, which was hilarious. But watch what happens with Putin. So Trump pulls Putin toward himself, like he does the yank, but Putin pulls right back, and Putin had his feet ready for it. So like if you're standing with both feet, you'll be off balance, but Putin had one foot in front of the other. So Putin wasn't yanked off balance at all. And that tells us something really important, that Putin knows this guy really well. Now Trump says, let's pose for this picture. And right before the fake smile, you see Trump take a small inhale. Notice his mouth turns downward first. So this is, looks like to me, it looks like a micro expression of stress. It reads like, okay, we got through that. Here we go. It's like a bracing breath. But meanwhile, Putin's looking at him like the cat who ate the canary. That smug little smile feels like ownership. Calm, confident, unrushed. And then Trump gives a very fake smile. This is not a Duchenne smile. This is pretty common. I mean, most people are going to give a fake smile when it's time to pose for the camera, that, like smile, and we do this smile. But a real smile actually engages the eyes, it engages the whole face, activates. A fake smile only uses the lower half of the face. And that's exactly what Trump's doing here, which is a great way to take a look at Trump and see when he's fake smiling. So now you can see it because it was really clear here. So, but Putin, he eases into it. He doesn't rush. He doesn't overdo it. Now, Trump says, let's sit down, and he commands Putin to sit. But Putin responds verbally. I believe he says something like, I'll greet first. It's like a soft refusal, but you can see it land. Oh boy, Trump does not like it. Trump's mouth turns downward again, and there's like instant irritation flash that goes over. And then Putin goes and shakes someone else's hand first. Now, that's a power move by Putin. And Trump watches it happen, and this is where the humiliation just hits him. And right after that, Trump licks his upper lip. Now, this is like a grooming behavior. Grooming often appears after a perceived insult or a loss of status, or if we're attracted to somebody. If like a woman's attracted, she might groom her hair or she might fix stuff up if she's feeling like attracted to somebody. But also after a loss of status. So we lose status, and Trump lost status here. So it's subconscious self-soothing as well. It can be. So then we see a lip compression, and lip compression usually means something unsaid, that thoughts being held back or words swallowed. And, Trump is definitely not going to say how he feels about how Daddy Vladdy treated him just there, and he's not going to say it to him. Now, he starts looking around the room because he's escaping, like he's trying to escape this humiliation at this point. He's scanning for an out, and so what does he do? He finds another guy to shake hands with. Now, that's displacement. He needs to reassert dominance somewhere because Putin just stripped it from him publicly. So if you really want to understand this, look at older photos of Trump and Putin from Trump's first term. Even in still images, the hierarchy is obvious. Trump leans and Putin grounds. Trump over-signals and Putin barely signals at all. And that's not accidental. That, you can compare Trump with Putin and then compare Barack Obama with Putin. So with Trump and Putin, Trump reaches, Trump over-signals, Trump tries to control the frame, and Putin stays calm and still and contained. He lets Trump do all the work. It's hilarious. And that's not equality, that's ownership. Putin is owning Trump. Now look at Obama with Putin. Obama takes space without forcing it. He doesn't rush. He doesn't yank. He doesn't oversmile. Putin doesn't smirk the same way. He doesn't play with Obama the way he plays with Trump because Obama doesn't react to Putin. Putin has to meet Obama where he stands. And that's the difference. Trump tries to dominate Putin and he fails. And Obama doesn't try and then Putin adjusts to Obama. And that contrast matters. Dominance isn't about theatrics. It's about who changes their behavior in response to whom. And in every single one of these moments, Putin doesn't reach. Trump does.